to continuing this European Union investigations. I'll just put in here who was the attaché to the European Union in Great Britain. We get back Pedro Serrano. The delegation's core mission is to strengthen EU-UK relationship. So it's like, they're not going to let go until they've got the Britain back in this European Union for reasons we outlined in the last video, which is to destroy the common law system of Britain, right? And then obviously, to destroy the peoples themselves get destroyed eventually down the line. But the first step is obviously to dismantle and destroy that common law system of Britain. So as you see, there's still an active presence of European Union in Britain. So when they've done this Brexit idea, obviously, there wasn't any Brexit, They just knew that the majority of people didn't want to be involved in it. Rightly so and all, because obviously the first thing that happens if Britain's in the European Union is the law system gets dismantled, right? And that's effectively opens the place up to bloody foreigners strolling in, taking over and imposing the dictatorship, which is basically what you're seeing now, but in little stage by stage, right? So people is obviously right to be very wary of this European Union, right? So here's this Pedro Serrano, right? Don't think it's that one, right? Not that one, it's the little one. Of course, you know what he's going to be straight away, right? Yeah, look what you get straight away. We type in Pedro Serrano. So now look at Ursula von der Leyen, right? Which is obviously the main face of European Union, right? And the lion, the lion type of thing, like the Indian lion, right? And basically the family. Our family is, again, it's aristocratic, right? So you're talking about a sort of unelected, unaccountable aristocrat, posthumous type idea, right? And of course that'll be Jewish type of thing, right? And these are who's behind it, right? So these are made deal with East, bringing in all the Eastern peoples and flooding them into Europe and all that, right? Of course, these peoples are sitting in private, estates or whatever, with mansions and castles and God knows what, right? So of course, it don't affect them at all. These are the people who's doing it, right? It's a very elitist organisation, right? No accountability to the public whatsoever. So anyone want to join this, must be mad, like, you know what I mean? And here's the father of the Ursula Lion, right? Again, coming from a basically very posh aristocratic background. There's no accountability for normal people within this organisation. It's completely, going on about democracy all the time. It's completely undemocratic, right? And that's why they're using foreigners, like third worlders and that, to destroy the democracies of the European countries. Of course, they're involved with the Nazi type of thing, and World War II idea and all that, because it's all the same thing, like, This one's the grandfather, right? Ursula von der Leyen, right? A psychotherapist, right? Who developed new method of meditation based on autogenic training, right? So of course, the brainwashing and witch spells, etc. is going to be very important to them. So, the repetitions of a set of visualizations accompanied by verbal suggestions. So it's basically brainwashing people, mesmerizing them, hypnotizing them, all that. You see, belong to a family of wealthy cotton merchants. That could be hex. Obviously to demonise, for the type of racial ideas, what to put it with. Planter family in South Carolina. So again, they're upholding this type of narrative about how the white man done all these bad things to the third worlders and all this, which again justifies bringing them in. And there's one who's a German conductor from the music academies and all that, seems to a very privileged aristocratic background, as you'd expect. We're not normal people by any stretch of the imaginations and all that, no accountability. So if these obviously take over everywhere, you see the results. And more sort of music connections with the brother. These are French music streaming service. So again, putting the garbage like rap music and all that type of crap, which obviously is all part of the brainwashing and the degeneration of the European society. Very hush families. So again, very much in with the that type of thing. Huge. Baron Ludwig. So basically, criminal society basically, or union. No accountabilities to the public whatsoever. These are the ones bringing in, obviously, Islam, third world immigrants, etc. Obviously, what's going to be the result? It's not good, no. Again, announced the Commission work to establish International Criminal Tribunal for Russian Federation again, Fernie War, just like in 1984, Big Brother. It's the Fernie War, So they've got the Fernie War going all the time, which obviously eats up cash from different countries. Even Britain gives money to Ukraine, it's not even in the EU. It's a criminal enterprise. Gravy train of upper class criminals. This is always prominent in it. The wrong Europe shares with Israel, well, I wouldn't say there was one, after me. There isn't one, What's all that about? See what I mean? See the nose and lip very prominently in that photo, like. The nose and lip, right? And, see, this is interesting, Agenda 2010. A series of reforms planned and executed by German governments in the early 2000s. So basically, what's happening in the Great Britain now, reform. It's all about reform, So this is exactly the same stuff. They're bringing the Great Britain into line with European Union agendas and all that. Reforms. I was going on about Christian democracy, and of course it's Christians got thrown into the lions. Christians got thrown into the lions idea, and this one's the lion. I just noticed that actually. And of course it was the Romans who threw the Christians to the lions. So it's like demonic, isn't it? The whole thing's demonic basically. Christian wolf, again, the wolf idea, the wolf in sheep's clothing. The objective is to kill all the Christians off. What do you consider to be Christians, which is white Europeans, really? That's what they call them, right? And it's the Romans, Dane, which is these people, right? And obviously the other thing is Islam, which is concocted, invented sort of anti-religion or something like that, to oppose the Christians, It's all to do with this stuff, So, when some people say this stuff's satanic and that, they're not far wrong, It's definitely evil, right, 100%. This here, van der Leyen also lobby for lowering barriers to immigration for foreign workers in order to fight shortages of skilled workers in Germany. Yeah, right, sure, skilled workers. Again, we're looking at that Christian wolf. Now we have this Capitoline wolf here, the founder of Rome, right? Depicts the she-wolf nurturing Romulus and Remus. Now, you remember Uncle Remus out the Walt Disney? Again, Remus, as in the Muz, like the Sumerian peoples, right? And the Muslim peoples. So again, this is all to do with it. Suckling on the titties, like, type of thing, right? So this is obviously a big symbol of the European Union as well. The Roman Empire idea basically is something that's important to these people, right? Now obviously if you're sucking milk from a wolf's, if you're humanoid type of thing, sucking milk from a wolf's titties, there's something a bit funny about that, like, isn't it? So obviously Claw of Rome, it's going to be something to do with it as well, right? Let's see there, President Shrivasta, Indian. Non-profit informal organisation of intellectuals and business leaders. It could be anybody, you know what I mean? Well, I bet they've all got one thing in common, right? Of course, all that bullshit about peace and all that stuff again, think what they're creating is actually the opposite, like, as long as they're like ruling everything and all that, that's what it's about. I was talking about this stuff, of course, in the safety, peace and safety thing that relates to our SLM, Muslim idea, right? Arabic, SLM, right? And the Salonians. Again, there's a 3-5, right, for 6. And you got that thing about the wolf, right? The wolf with a child, so it's something about taking the child away from the woman, giving it to the wolf to feed or something, evil, right? You say, the girl is critical discussion of global issues. So basically, these are going to be behind the mass immigration. Named after the lynx. They love that sort of animal ideas, of predator animals or something, Predators. Preying on the normal people and all that. Limits to growth. Very interesting stuff about world free computer model. So do that. Obviously the DNA type of war ideas now. This one it's one of the current presidents. Future Earth. International Research Program, Co-President of Club of Rome. And obviously Indian, born and grew up part India. St. Joseph sounds Catholic. Maulana Al-Azhar National Institute of Technology. So this is these are obviously something to do with the mass immigration, definitely. And the crisis management, creating crises in order to to manage things and all that. So when you see them use this word, right, sustainability, right, that means sustainability of their system, their system of current rule, aristocratic rule, right? And the people who's in charge now, they want to remain in charge. That's what the sustainability means, how to sustain the con, the fraud,